Losing a passport in China is one of the most unfortunate things that can ever happen to any foreigner living here in this country. You don't want to ever find yourself in a situation where you're not finding your passport, because your passport is the most important document that you have with you as a foreigner in any country. So today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys exactly what you need to do if you ever lose your passport in China. Remember, the most important thing here is not just getting a new passport, but the process of getting a new passport. Because you can have a new passport, but if you didn't follow the right procedure, getting the right documents, following the right process of having that new passport, even with the new passport, you're going to have difficulties. Because remember, the new passport will come with a new passport number, and you've used your previous passport to register for your visa, for your bank, and for so many other stuff that needed your passport number. So once you get the new passport, you have to update all those informations, especially with the bank and visa processes. And if you didn't follow the right process in getting this new passport, trust me, things will not be easy for you. So you want to stay put till the end of this video to understand exactly what you need to do if you lose your passport. I'm saying, and this will not only help you if you lose a passport, this will also help you if your passport expired and you have to do a new passport. I'm saying this out of experience. I've once done a new passport and followed all these processes, and also it was unfortunate for me. I once lost my passport in China and I had to follow this same process to get a new passport. So whatever information I'm sharing with you is based on my personal experience. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Roy. I'm an entrepreneur. I live here in Shanghai, China. I do videos about my life in China as an expert, as a foreigner, and I share experiences of some of the things that foreigners go through in China. I share my personal experiences as far as the experiences of other foreigners, and a lot of things that you need to be aware of if you want to survive as a foreigner in China. So if you're new to the channel, please consider to hit that subscription button. Join us in the channel so that when I do videos like this, you will be notified. And if you're my subscriber and if you're my follower, thank you so much for always staying by. So now let's dive into what happens if you lose a passport in China. First of all, if you can't find your passport, you don't have to freak out. Take your time. Maybe check your jackets, check the bags that you've used in the past days. Try to figure out the places you visited. Try to call if maybe you feel you lost it in a taxi or in a bar or in a shopping mall or wherever. Try to visit those places and try to find out, because in China you will hardly lose something and it goes. Someone might have just picked it and then left it in the lost and found department of wherever you visited, maybe in a bar or in a restaurant or in a taxi. If you bought a taxi, you can call. If it's Didi, you can call the customer service and ask, because trust me, if you actually lose something in China and it goes and goes and goes, it means that you were really unfortunate. So you want to take your time, take a few days and visit all those places, make those phone calls. And if finally you can't find your passport, then maybe after 3-4 days, then this is the next thing you need to do. So if after a few days you still haven't found your passport, the next thing you want to do is go to the police station in the district where you lastly saw your passport, or where the passport was lost. So you go to that district and report to the police station that you can't find your passport, and they're going to give you a document called a receipt of reporting lost document, or a lost passport. That is the first and most important document that you need. You don't want to miss this document, because without this document you can't go to the next step. So once you report to the police station, they're going to input your name and passport information in the system all over that city where you're living. For example, mine happened in Shanghai, so they're going to input your information in all the police stations all over China. And remember, if someone picks up your passport, next they're going to take it to the police station. So once they put it up on that system, it's going to signal in all the police stations, and if your passport is reported to them, then they're going to call you. So once you have that document, they'll ask you to wait for a couple of days, maybe a week or so. So now, after waiting for a week or so and you've still not had any information about the lost passport, you're going to take this receipt of report and take it to the exit and entry bureau where you did your visa, and they're going to issue you a certificate of lost passport. This certificate is the second and most important document. This will serve as a visa, and this document has validity of 1 month. This is what you can use in China as a visa. This is what allows you to legally stay in China. That certificate of lost passport, it will have a validity of 1 month. Now within that 1 month, you need to go to your embassy or consulate to establish a new passport. And once you're going to need that receipt from the police station. You're going to need the certificate of lost document with you. Those two documents, you take it to your embassy, and with all other documents that your embassy is going to require you to do a new passport. Remember, don't try to call someone in your country to do a passport for you and send to China, because you're going to get the passport in China, but trust me, if you don't follow this process, you will get into real trouble once you get a new passport without going through this process. Now when you go to the embassy and you establish a new passport, I don't know how long your passport will take, but remember that certificate of lost document that I gave you, it has a 30-day validity, so you have to keep looking at that date. Once it's about to expire, you need to go back to the exit and entry bureau and extend that document, because remember that document serves you now as a visa, as a passport. That's the only identification document that you have. Together with the photocopy of the lost passport, you have to attach those two things together, and always have that if you ask for any identification document. Now you have to wait for your new passport to arrive. Once your new passport arrives, it's gonna come with a document from your embassy saying that this person has changed from this passport number to this passport number. This is where the trick is, because if you do your passport without following this process, you just call someone home, or you do it, I don't know how some people do it, and you get a new passport from home, you will not get that document from your embassy that states clearly that this person's passport has been changed from this to this. Now with those two documents, the passport, the new passport, and that document, you're going to take it back, and then the certificate of lost passport, you'll take it now back to the exit and entry bureau to establish a new visa to legally stay in China. And once you have that document, you also have to update all your online systems, your payment system. You have to update the new passport. You have to take the new passport to the bank together with that document from the embassy and the lost passport document together. Now they're going to update all your information on the system, and now you have a new passport with the new passport number in all of your systems. Remember, do not skip any of these stages, because you might have a new passport, but getting a visa or getting your information updated in the banks might give you lots and lots of trouble. Now let me tell you 3 important things as far as passports is concerned in China. The certificate of lost document that you will be issued at the exit and entry bureau serves as a passport and as a visa at the same time, so that is a very important document. You don't want to skip that stage. The second thing you need to note is that you have to follow up the validity date of that lost document. After 30 days, if after 30 days you don't go to extend it, each day that you stay is 500 yuan that you're going to pay as an overstay fine. Once you go to do the new visa, if you were not updating that lost document, you will pay 500 yuan per day of overstay for up to 10,000 yuan, and you even risk being detained for up to about 15 days, and you also risk being deported. So you want to take this very seriously. And remember, China doesn't accept dual nationality. If you're Chinese, you remain Chinese. If you're a foreigner, you remain a foreigner. You can never hold a foreign passport and a Chinese nationality, or a foreign nationality and a Chinese nationality at the same time. You must revoke one in order to obtain the other. I hope this video was very helpful, and if you liked the video, please let me know in the comment section below. If you have any experience to share with us, please like the video, share your experience with us in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please, we upload interesting stuff like this, interesting videos about how to survive in China, how to study in China, how to have scholarship in China, and lots of amazing stuffs that happen to foreigners in China. So you want to hit that subscription button so that when I bring videos like this, you will be notified. I'll see you in my next episode. Peace out and bye-bye.
Who pays on a first date?
Who pays?
Who pays on the first date? whoever idea it was to go on the date.